Alrighty, guys. So this is very, very interesting. I was watching Tim Pool's video earlier about how Joe Biden absolutely refused not only to take a drug test, he also requested a break every 30 minutes. On top of that, Trump wanted Joe Biden searched for an earpiece. Now, here's the thing, okay? I don't know what kind of earpiece Joe Biden would or could use. Or actually, let's just say I don't know what earpiece Joe Biden is using, but it's very well hidden. Very, very well hidden in his ears. There's a reason why they wouldn't let him search for it. This is exactly how Joe Biden didn't gaffe a whole lot. He still gaffed. Okay, he still gaffed. But he had an earpiece. He needed the earpiece. Now, it's not like, I don't know if it's illegal to use an earpiece during this whole debate, but it is weakness at the bare minimum. Allow me to show you. I did not notice this during the debate, but let's blow this up and watch.
They can do whatever they want, but they got to open these states up. When you
Boom.
look at
Wire.
Carolina, when you look, and these
Boom. Wire all the way across.
Michigan,
It's gone now.
You got to open these states up.
There it is again.
You're talking about almost it's like being
and then it's gone. So you could see it pop out pretty good. And it's just too thick. I'm going to mute you. It's just too thick for it to be a thread. And the way it bows up, it comes on down all squiggly. Then he goes back over and back. It's not a thread. Not by any means. And then you can kind of see it straighten out. It's too wire-like. You know what I mean? It's not like it's a little piece of his jacket. That's the interesting thing about it. That's no wonder that they refused it. And then he's just messing with it. Not smart, dude. Not smart. That is a major gaffe. That is a major gaffe on him. He forgot entirely that thing was on him. It was messing with him. He decided to just subconsciously mess with it. Not very intelligent. This is the sign of a very, very, very weak leader. Okay? He needs to be told what to do in order to lead the country. So he has to have a leader. The leader of the country has to have a leader. Think about that for a second, okay? Is that really what you guys want to vote for? He refused to take a drug test. He refused to get checked for a wire. And we found the wire, guys. So why did he refuse the drug test? We can only assume the exact same reason. Okay? People want to sit there and say that Trump is the one on uppers. Trump's the one who offered to take the drug test and prove himself. Trump's the one who offered to get checked for a wire. And Biden refused both. Biden did, however, request a break every 30 minutes. Now, that could mean several different things. They may have wanted to take every 30 minutes to check his wire to make sure that it wasn't coming out. It could have been for him to take his Adderall. Or it could have just been that he's too old. Didn't want to stand that long. Can you imagine that? Any reason to need a 30-minute, like a break every 30 minutes during this debate? Any excuse would show weakness. And then they tried saying that they didn't ask for that. And that it's already out there. It's already on the internet. So let's just kind of read this real quick. Trump camp seeks extra debate rule. Third-party inspectors to look for electronic device in candidates' ears. So, President Trump is asking for additional ground rule ahead of Tuesday night's first presidential debate between himself and Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden. But the Biden campaign is rejecting it. Imagine why. Oh, because we managed to see it live on camera. Good job. Fox News has learned that the president's re-election campaign wants the Biden campaign to follow a third party to inspect the ears of each debater for electronic devices or transmitters. The president has consented to this kind of inspection, but a source said the Biden campaign has declined the ear check. The Trump campaign, in the hours ahead of the debate, claimed Biden campaign had agreed to such inspection before reversing themselves. Now, this is interesting. So they did agree to it, but then they redacted it. Crazy. The person who probably accepted it probably had no idea that he was going to need to use an earpiece. So they're like, yeah, we'll take you upon that. Then she finds out, oh, what? Back out? Oh, oops. Then they refuse. That's even worse. That is significantly worse. So now they have to explain why they backed out. Well, why were you so confident and then you backed out? That's not good at all. So anyway, Joe Biden's handlers several days ago agreed to a pre-debate inspection for electronic earpieces, but today abruptly reversed themselves and declined. Biden's handlers have asked for multiple breaks during the debate, which President Trump doesn't need, so we have rejected that request. Trump campaign spokesman Tim Murtaugh said, on top of the refusal to take the drug test, it seems pretty obvious that the Biden team is looking for any safety net they can find in the hours leading up to the debate. With his 47 years as a failed Washington politician, how much help does Biden want? It's not so much of that, it's how much help does Biden need? Think about it. The guy hasn't been able to get anything accomplished in 47 years. The guy legitimately was a racist during the civil rights movement, and I say was a racist. I really shouldn't say was. He is a racist. Whoops. He is a racist. He just hasn't been able to pass anything as of late that would help his racism out. Now, the reason why I say he is a racist, okay? The reason why I'm calling him a racist is because he voted for Jim Crow laws and against busing. And then he claims that he never did any of that. But it's on file. He helped Obama bomb the Middle East. Really doesn't like them brown people. It's just everything about him is everything that the left claims that they hate. And that's why it really gets us wondering, why is it that you all back this old racist person? And then claim that Donald Trump is the racist when he has yet to pass any kind of legislation in any way, shape, or form against black people. All of his laws that he has passed have done nothing but help black people. And I would challenge you to find a law that he has passed that damages them. He's done prison reform. Not saying he's done with it, but he has done it. He's done healthcare. He made it to where pre-existing conditions cannot be affected. He made it to where the drugs are now cheaper due to cutting out the middlemen. He's attacking pharmaceutical. He's doing a lot of good. More than Obama ever did in 8 years. Definitely more than Biden has done in 47 years. And it's only taken Trump 3.5 years to do it. That's very telling. And yet people are still on this anti-Trump train. They're still for Russiagate, the conspiracy theory, which they claim to hate conspiracy theories, but of course, when it's their conspiracy theory, it's okay. I mean, good God, did y'all really forget that Biden completely screwed Bernie Sanders for a second time? Look, I don't like Bernie. I would rather have Biden in office than Bernie any day. But a fair election's a fair election. No matter which way you slice it. And it shouldn't be Biden that's standing there. Just like 4 years ago, it shouldn't have been Hillary. And yet you all are still going to vote for that exact same establishment that screwed you guys over twice in a row? Are you serious? Y'all couldn't possibly be that dumb, right? I would hope not. I would really hope not. It's just crazy. Anybody with a brain can see that 47 years of Joe Biden has led to nothing for them. Name one thing that you've gotten from Joe Biden. I would love to hear it. It's just, it's frustrating. But anyway, guys, enjoy The Wire. Enjoy the show on that. He desperately needed it, clearly. He couldn't remember what it was he was arguing about. There were clearly people there listening to Trump, and they'd be like, okay, it's good to bring this up. And then he would snap out of it. He wouldn't just roll off. And if he did start to roll off, they were probably telling him in his ear, hey, stop, stop, stop. So, if I had to guess, that was his safety net to keep him from gaffing as much as he normally does. He still gaffed, don't get me wrong. But this is a major sign of weakness. Come on, guys. Your guy needs a microphone, or your guy needs a speaker in his ear with people telling him through a microphone exactly what to do. Are you kidding me? That's going to be your leader. That's what you want. How weak. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.